Yeah, what's poppin', guys? You got your boy Nandra here. Welcome to another video. So for this video, I'm going to be talking about spacing a little bit when it comes to Dragon. So, as you may or may not, I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys the condensed view of what I'm playing really quickly. Okay. So as you might know, when you play Dragon, there's certain cards in your deck that are going to be naturally slow just because like there are fast cards and there are slow cards. Fast cards are things that do something immediately when they come out. Slow cards are cards that either don't do anything immediately onto the board, or just you have to play them and they just don't do anything at all. Like for example, Fervor, contrary to popular belief, it's a slow card. Granted, if you're ahead, it becomes a fast card just because of the fact that it accelerates you to the next stage of your gameplay. But if you're behind, it's a very slow card. Another example, Worm God. If you're ahead, yeah, cool. It's a fine card to play or whatever. If you're behind, it's a slow card. And mainly those. Now, granted, the Fervor will be rotating soon. However, there's always going to be like some well, there's not always, but there's probably going to be like some like kind of like analog to playing like the Fervor. In this case, it'll be like things like say Galua. Galua will probably be like slightly less of a slow card because it is a creature first and foremost, but just things like that. And so for today, I wanted to kind of get into, I want to kind of like explain like the spacing or whatever, or like how I set up certain things while I'm playing Dragon in order to get the most out of my heals. Because you obviously, versus a lot of decks in the metagame, you will very much so need to heal. So it's just me like a one game sample, just because I felt like this game exemplified what I'm talking about the most, and was the best example to use. So, and versus Burn Rune. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a very favorite matchup for you, or at least it was prior to the change to Bahamut, where Bahamut would just like blow up everything all at once. So you just like Nut Ramp and just blow up their illusionists as well as all of their sigils at once. But now that you can no longer do that, it's still favored for you, but it's much less so favored for you, especially if you're playing like playing the version of Dragon that plays like tilting. Because it's more or less a can you get them to like have a weak turn and then just pressure them out. So I kept the hand that I did because contrary to popular belief, in this particular matchup, you need to play creatures every single turn because like you need to dissuade them from doing greedy stuff like say going 2-drop is Magic Illusions and 3-drop Carl, and then just making sure you never get rid of the Magic Illusions ever again. So additionally, the Summoner and Singers, like they help me trade up, which is why I kept both of them as opposed to just one. Like, yeah, you can ramp, but this is a matchup where you do need to keep creatures off the board in order to do the things you have to do in the first place, so. Alright, so here he plays Silent Lab. Silent Lab is fine for me, I don't care. I'll go and play the Singer, draw another card. Like, being able to filter like this is very powerful, and just, you know, being able to just, like, generate a lot of cards. Just because Prince of Drake requires a lot of cards, you ramping cost cards in order to do in the first place, so. So he'll go face here. Like the going face is nice on his part. I like it a lot. Here, I'll go ahead and I'll bump again. When I pick up the Ayala, I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and an Oracle now. The reason why I choose Oracle now is because on the off chance that he plays something that I absolutely have to evolve her for some reason, I'll get the healing with Sybil next turn. That's nice. Additionally, you know, being up on mana is never actually that bad. Especially because now I can like empty out some cards in my hand. It's very important to like find turns to do that because you will need to draw quite a few cards. Now here he plays his Magic Illusions as well as Lyrial. He makes a Snap Ball on the Lyrial. Now at first I didn't understand this, but now I do. I'm thinking about it now. The reason why he did this is because like if I play Sybil, which is what he knows I want to play, what he can do is he can actually go ahead and piercing in the Sybil, then Evo the Illusionist, and I lose the game on the spot because the Illusionist is too difficult for me to kill. However, thankfully, this is another segment where, you know, tech cards matter. I'm playing a 1-of Fall from Grace just for the Dragon Mirror, just because this way you get rid of the tilting when it comes out, and then maybe you hopefully apply enough pressure on that same turn in order to like win. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and evolve from Grace his Magic Illusions, and I'll go ahead and evolve into the Lyrial. Now I could have evolved into the Fall from Grace token, but like I chose not to do it just because I'm pretty sure I can clear whatever he plays either way. But by doing it this way, I put myself out of piercing range because I know he's going to want to play Halo Golem here. Yeah, so he'll play the Halo Golem. That's fine. He'll make the evolve. That's fine as well. Getting these evolves out of him now is really good, just because like he's not putting them on Mage and Nightfalls. Mage and Nightfalls is the scariest one that I can put it on. So here I'll get to go Sybil. I'll get to go Salamander. I go for Salamander here, and this play is fine. This play invites him to play out. All right, so this play is good for both of us. Yes, I do use the Salamander. I know a lot of you guys might be wondering, but why not use the Scyther? Nope, I use the Salamander here because Salamander kills far less things in this matchup than the Scyther does. Like, and I'm doing this on purpose. I'm doing this because this way he's invited to play Master Mage Levi. He plays Master Mage Levi. I finally get turned to play this Fervor. Like, I can just go ahead and go Fervor, Scyther, and Oracle. Well, Oracle first, because Oracle has the least amount of mana, then Fervor, then Scyther. But yeah. So here, we'll go ahead and go for the trap. That's fine. Now, I know some of you guys might be wondering, okay, why not just play the Sybil? Like, isn't Sybil pretty slow too? Yes, Sybil is in fact pretty slow. However, I don't want to play the Sybil just because, like, I need to find the cards first. You have to find the cards first. This way, you can go ahead and keep finding more answers later in order to then play the Sybil. So in this case, Fervor being a spell is much slower than Sybil, who's a creature. So I'll go ahead and play the Scyther here. This is nice because I get to pick up a Frenzy Drake. I get to pick up 2 Aztotahawkas, as well as damage to make the Aztotahawkas like worth something. So here he goes for the Grand Summoning, and that's fine because like Grand Summoning is not that much pressure. So I'll go ahead and Fervor here. I take the opportunity of Fervor because he only has 7 power on board, and that's it. And that's if you include the Evo. But I'm back at 20. Like his entire purpose, the entire purpose of his deck is to go ahead and burn me down. But I'm back at 20, and it's like, and it's now turn 8. And he's kind of running out of things to do. Like he's already given me an Illusionist. He's already given me a Halo Golem. He's already given me two of his 3 Evos. He's already given me a Master Mage Levi. Like all of these burn sources, like they're very, very hard to replicate, especially because of the fact that like I've just healed and ignored so much of it. Now here he plays a Tempo Oz. Then he plays Piercing Rune into Mutagenic Bolt. Into Chain Lightning. He gets back the Chain Lightning, that's fine, we don't care about that. He then gives me his last Evo. This is actually gonna be a big deal later. It's wise for him to give me the last Evo here, because like he knows I'm gonna Bahamut this board anyway, and that there's a chance that he might not ever get the Evo ever again. But instead I Frenzy Drake him. By the way, just point out that Frenzy Drake did the exact same thing as Bahamut would have done, however it costs 1 less mana. And and sometimes that's a big deal. Anyway, so I'll get him Frenzy Drake him. He banishes the Chain Lightning. This is actually a very, very big deal for me because I know that because he doesn't have these Chain Lightnings. That's actually a very, very big deal. Just because because they usually only play 2, and the Chain Lightning is what I'm scared of the most right now. Until he played that Oz and then drew 4 cards off of it, in which case I'm like, wow, that's terrifying. But that's fine. That's still fine though, because what I can do this turn is I'll go ahead and I'll make a series of trades in such a way that I get to get the most out of everything I need. I'm still very, very low. Like I can die. I can, like, if you drop like Chain Lightning, I can die. If the cards he drew off the Oz were Halo Golem and then also second Master Mage Levi or like double Halo Golem, I'm dead. A lot of things kill me right now. But that's fine. We're still gonna play to our outs. Like we're not gonna panic. Just play to your outs because even though he drew a lot of cards, he might not have it. There are a lot of bricks he can have that don't actually help him get this win. Like for example, he might have drawn more Silent Labs. Silent Labs don't do it. He might have drawn more. He might have drawn Lyrials. He might have drawn Illusionists. Those don't do it as well. So what we'll go ahead and do here is we'll go ahead and play. We'll go ahead and bump this way. We bump this way on purpose because. All right. So the reason why I bumped this way is because this guy was dead no matter what if he has the Piercing Rune or if he has the sorry I lied, he was dead no matter what if my opponent had either Halo Golem or Master Mage. However, I could have played on Piercing Rune, yes, but I did just watch him use a Piercing Rune. And it's unlikely that he draws it next turn. I mean, if he does, it's like fine. I can still win. I can still win without that. I just need to find another heal. I believe I've used 2 Sybils. Yeah, 2 Sybils, so there's still a third one in my deck. There's still like a third Fervor in my deck as well, I believe. Anyway, so I just make these swaps like this. I could have traded the other way, but what you think about now? It was like a tiny bit safer, but yeah. But here he plays with the Halo Golem. I panic a little bit, and then he plays with the Major Nightfall as well as Stella. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, we won. So I guarantee my opponent was not expecting me to have the second Oxid Hawk in my hand, but I did draw a lot of cards. I searched for at least 2 different Dragon Followers, so it was pretty strong chance. And we were able to just, take the game. So the big thing about this game is just, finding those opportunities to heal, as well as the very, very clutch Fall from Grace, aka FFG, on his Magic Illusionist, because as you can see there, I won by 2 HP. Magic Illusionist does 2 damage. So very, very big deal overall. Yeah, like it's just finding a good like rhythm when you play Dragon, from being able to just like either bait then clear then heal, or bait then clear then draw, or bait then then just like clear whatever, and the next turn just like heal and draw or whatever, and so on. It's just one of those things that just like comes to like the more you play the deck. It's honestly why I like playing the deck a lot. How this paradigm will shift once Dawnbreak Night Edge comes out will probably make it a little bit different, just because like there's certain things leaving, like for example, Salamander is finally leaving us after so long. Definitely going to be a card. Well, I'm personally going to miss it, but obviously a lot of people who do not like Dragon are not going to miss it. But things like that. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, go and leave a like, go and hit the subscribe button, and let me know what you think about pacing and rhythm down in the comments below. Do you have one they particularly like for certain classes? It doesn't have to be Dragon, it can be just, for anything. If so, go ahead and let me know what that is. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.